Your total is $22.76.
Hey, buddy. Can you speed it up a bit?
Okay, sure. I will double back this.
Oh, man. What genius put the retard in the express line?
Actually, can you tell me about your sandwiches?
Sure, we have many. We have wraps if you like wrap instead.
Excuse me, miss. Hello. Hi. Yeah. I've been sitting here for like 15 minutes.
I'll be right with you, sir.
He's so slow. Can you please take my order first?
I'll be right with you, okay?
You probably can't even read the menu.
It happens more often than you think. People with Down syndrome being bullied and treated unfairly.
不是小 admin admin.
When he was a bit slower, there could be people saying, move, move. Sometimes I see people stare at him, push their children away. I wish I could tell them, it's not contagious, okay? All right, you can let your son or daughter sit next to people with Down syndrome. Just treat them as other people.
Actually, I feel out of the place in my class. I always kiss my nose in a book rather than being open to other people. There's this class when I'm primary 6. There's a guy, he keeps calling me retarded. I feel very upset about it. And I feel I want to tell the teacher that I feel like I want to punch him in the face.
What do you do when people shout at you?
I say, please be polite, be so rude.
After they bullied me to cheat my money, she started to kiss me, like call me nicknames, like animals' names like elephant, or call me their names.
The government's health and health ministers are keen to get rid of us. Some countries, like the Netherlands, have put a price tag on our heads. They think the world will be better without people like me.
Without people like me.
Good afternoon, I'm Sharon.
Madam Sim.
My name is Ronan.
I'm 26 years old.
My name is Faith.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Tan.
Hi, I'm Teacher Sulu. It was incorporated on 27th December 2016. And the house started from a house in SS19 Suburban. At that time, it was not here yet. There's no cafe yet. It was at the clubhouse. We started with my special needs girl and two of her other friends who were left stranded, at home after a special needs course they were taking was suddenly discontinued. So, with my involvement in FAST NGOs and Real Club, I decided to do something on my own. That was how the Hearts came about. When I had this idea to do up something for this group of special needs youths, I'm targeting those who are after school, who can't find employment. Basically, they are from 18 years old to now I am 32 years old. So this is my target group, to provide employment for them, to guide them, to run a cafe because that's frustrations. You want to do so much for these kids, and yet you can't get your ideas across, things like that. So finally, I decided to do something on my own. So putting my simple business sense, then I decided to set it up as a social enterprise, as my 100% social business for this group of target, especially as young adults.
I heard about Tender Hearts through Facebook. Some friends of mine have been, and so I was interested to come here and find out how I could help them or what I could do to volunteer. So then I saw them doing some art at that time, and then together with another friend we decided to come and just do some artwork with them. So we've been painting canvas tote bags, painting rocks, painting glass jars, which they have been selling during the bazaars. Yeah.
When Sergey finished his studies, I was looking online for a place for him to work and also for me to volunteer. So I was searching online and I come across Tender Hearts. Not easy. No, zero F&B experience. It's just based on my passion to make food, because I find that if I set up a cafe, I can actually help more kids. In terms of employment, is to employ more kids. So it was very challenging even from the start. From day one itself, I spent many months setting up, finding the place, and then working with the interior designer how to make it very functional, simple and functional for especially its youth, and at the same time try to get funding, sponsorship for the equipment and renovation and all. It was a lot of time spent because I was also running a full-time business myself. First they must be happy coming here.
Yeah, I'm very happy with Auntie Sharon.
Actually, yes, I do.
I'm happy.
Yes, I'm really happy and really enjoy it.
Yeah, so we always let them try out first. Yeah, and of course, first I get to meet them, I get to meet their parents, and get to know them. Yeah, most important, they must be happy coming here. But I would say all of them are happy coming here because here they are treated with respect and dignity. We include them in whatever we do. So from the start, it was a hands-on guidance, from all the parent volunteers to guide them through every step, every station that we set up in a happy environment. So yeah, it wasn't easy, especially I was also medically challenged, because I'm a cancer survivor. So in fact, I was diagnosed only after I set up the cafe. So yeah, I was away, things like that, Yeah, it was a really big challenge the first year we set up Tender Hearts.
Normally I like baking, and I help them with baking and function cards.
I love to learn to do cashier in the cafe, and I serve sometimes, and I serve to the customer. And I do food prep. Food prep.
I'm as a baker inside the Tender Hearts. I want to be a music teacher and pianist in the future.
My job is surfing and taking the otters and bake some cookies.
You got to get to know that. In fact, internet is we are open to all special needs youths with different abilities. So they are all intellectually challenged. That is a fact. So with Down syndrome, we already got to understand that they are more slow. Basically, in everything that they are entrusted upon us to do, also we have to be very patient. But intellectually, they are more they are better compared to the other kids. You'd be surprised that they actually better academically, compared to the other like autistic things.
Down syndrome, I think they are capable of doing a lot. I have friends who have children with Down syndrome, and like overseas in the UK, there's one youth who's, I think, must be in his 30s by now, but he's a very good swimmer and an athlete, and they just have to be given the opportunity and not treated as disabled people, because they are capable of a lot. Even the autistic children, they can do a lot of things, and each of them has a special talent which you have to uncover. But many people just avoid and they don't know how to handle. But with this group, they are so. I like coming across, to see them mingling and interacting is fantastic. I don't think they're very big challenges, but you need to be patient and within their abilities. Some of them are a bit slower, some of them need a bit more guidance, but they're very responsive and they've done some very nice work, and all the bags are sold out. That's why they're doing more for the next season.
Well, I would say it doesn't apply to Down syndrome only.
I feel like I'm being bullied or something. But I don't feel so good about. I don't like bullies. Sometimes they might make fun of me.
This time around, after the first CNCO, we decided to do things virtual, online too. So we are very blessed in our teachers and volunteers as well to conduct Zumba, tuition, and even social skills training by a special needs setup. So we have this ongoing, like 3-4 times a week, and we also set up a Zoom session where the kids can chat among themselves, to catch up with each other. So that was what we did this time around. To sustain was also a challenge because there are fixed recurring expenses like the rental and utilities and all that. So we are very blessed that we have garnered a lot of support for the kids. We got a corporate order just last month where we did Christmas cookies. So this kept the kids busy for about 3 weeks in a row. So that will definitely help us to pay our bills. And we also got a group of art teachers who came and did some art pieces for the bags, and they raised some funds for us too. So this will come a long way because we don't know when it's going to end. So we have to keep going, we have to keep the kids occupied. So yeah, it is a big challenge. It is pandemic. the opportunities. You'll be surprised. In fact, I'm amazed with the kids too. You know, every time they come, you know, they have grown intellectually as well. Yeah. They are smarter now. Yeah, and sometimes they amaze me too. Yeah, they just have to be given a chance. We should maybe build the confidence in them.
They just need to be encouraged, yeah, and not think that they cannot do anything. Just encourage them to do whatever they can because they are capable.